Right, good evening, everyone. Before we begin, we have a few variety of hands this evening. I want to apologize to the 0 to 20 group. We had some technical difficulties this evening, so hand number 1 had to be changed due to some issue. So we're going to give you another hand that the 0 to 50 played, but I'm available to answer any more questions on any of the other hands, so you don't have to worry. I'm here to help you with anything. So I'd like to bring up the very first hand, and this will not be your hand 0 to 20, but you can learn from it. So let me load this hand and show you what we're going to talk about, the bidding and the play. And I'll share the screen with you now. Okay, looking at the bidding, we're unbalanced. We're going to open, North is going to open 1 heart. We're in the maximum range. Remember, I told you before we play, always to know number 1, your shape, and number 2, are we in the minimum range, medium, or maximum as an opener? You open 1 heart. East is going to pass, and South is going to bid 1 spade up the bidding ladder. Even if you don't have any pictures in the hand, you're forced to bid 1 spade. Pass. And now North is in the maximum range and cannot bid 2 diamonds because that shows a 12 to 17 high card points. We're in the maximum range, so we need to jump shift in a new suit to show 18 to 21. We're going to bid 3 diamonds. We guarantee our first suit is longer than the second. And now over 3 diamonds, you cannot bid 3 no trump. You don't have a club stopper, so you have to go 4 diamonds. And tell partner you prefer diamonds to hearts. And partner opener will now go 4 no trump. And you're going to bid 5 diamonds. If you play standard Blackwood, I have 1 ace. If anybody in this lesson plays key card, they will be bidding 5 spades to show 2 key cards, the ace, king of diamonds, and the queen of trumps. And partner will just bid 6 diamonds. Are there any questions before we continue? On the bidding?
Holy Dinah.
Any questions before we continue?
And 4 diamond means 5 diamonds means what again?
5 diamonds means 1 ace.
Prayer.
You're playing straight Blackwood. Okay. All right. Anything else? Any questions on the hand?
I wasn't familiar with the when the North opened 1 heart and then the South bid 1 spade. I don't know that.
Oh, well, when we play bridge, one of the most important parts of this game is always to bid our lowest 4 card suits up the bidding ladder.
Oh, okay.
We want to look for the 8 card major suit fit. We're not interested in points. Partner could have ace, king, queen to 4 spades, ace, king, jack to 4 spades. We are looking for that 8 card major suit fit. So we never deny a 4 card suit up the bidding line.
Oh.
And if you have the opportunity and you've got a 4 card major, if they open a club, and a 4 card minor, you always bid the major first. That takes precedence. We want to look for the major suit fit. We don't want to get it lost in the bidding.
All right, thank you.
My pleasure. Any other question? Oh, no other questions? Okay, so we're playing in 6 diamonds, and we're going to get the lead of the jack of clubs, top of a sequence. It promises the 10. We don't lead jacks with a doubleton ever, unless your partner bids a suit. Never lead a jack without the 10, everyone. It'll pick up the queen in someone else's hand. So don't do that. Right, looking at the hand, we are looking at no diamond losers. We got a 4-4 fit. And how do we know which is the master hand? Well, it's very difficult to know which is the master hand because you've got 4 opposite 4. But when you have a singleton opposite a singleton, a cross ruff looks imminent. It looks like we can ruff some hearts, we can ruff some spades. So I think before we don't even think of drawing trumps on this hand, I think it's correct to cross ruff the whole hand. But there's one question, and that is, before you embark on a cross ruff, it is your duty to take one more club trick. Just take one more. Because if you don't, and they throw away a club, you might never see your king of clubs again. So you're meant to cash your side winners first, but not all 3, just one. And then we can start the cross ruff process, okay? As long as we cash 2, that's all we need to do. And now I want to talk about ruffing. How do we know which suit to ruff first? When we're in a cross-ruffing position, one of the first things you should do is always ruff with the longest suit first, not the shortest suit, because then you get stuck. But if you ruff with the longest suit first, you can still keep on the cross ruff. So what we're going to do is the following, okay? You're going to play the ace of hearts. And you're going to ruff a heart. That's your longest suit. Then you'll play the spade. And you're going to ruff another heart. And then you're going to ruff a spade. And that is why I told you always do your longest suit first. If you did the short suit, you'd never be able to ruff all your hearts. That's one of the key plays. And no one can over ruff you because you've got the top diamonds now. So this is really fun. You've got to admit it. And now you can ruff another spade. And this allows you to ruff your 5th heart, which you could never have done if you had started on the spades first. Okay? Oh, no, we don't want to under ruff. Let's undo that. You can throw the king away. It doesn't matter. And you're now going to take another spade. And you're going to ruff it with the jack. No one can over ruff you. Okay, you're not going to play the 10 of diamonds, which is top. And now you'll give them the queen of clubs and be very happy you made 6 diamonds. Tell me this wasn't such fun to do cross-ruffing. I think it's great fun. Look at it. Isn't that lovely? Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Any question? None? Okay, that is a hand on cross-ruffing. So just remember what I said. If you're going to ruff and do a cross-ruff, you always ruff the longer suit first and cash your side winners first before they discard them. Otherwise, you'll never see them again. So those are the main principles of cross-ruffing. Okay, we're going to look at hand number 4. The dealer is west. Okay, we're going to open 1 spade. And now we're going to pass by north And now it's going to be 2 spades. You have a spade fit, and it's going to go pass, pass. And now, it is my bridge religion. If they fit, we fit. But I don't have hearts, so I cannot double. The only way I can describe my hand is to bid 2 no trump. 2 no trump says, partner, I want your best minor. We cannot double if we don't have hearts, everyone. But having 9 cards in the minors, and you never bid the first time, so it's not the unusual no trump, 1 spade, 2 no trump, to show 10 cards in the minors. You are what's called balancing. And balancing is mandatory in bridge. I never, and I mean never, irrespective of vulnerability, leave anyone play at the 2 level when they fit. The principle is, if they fit, we fit, and our balance. Balancing, balancing, balancing. It's going to go pass by East, because East cannot go to 3 spades without the law. You've got to have 4 trumps to go to the 3 level to show 9 trumps between you and your partner. And now South's going to bid 3 clubs. I like clubs better than diamonds. And it's going to go pass, pass, pass. And now it's our turn to play in 3 clubs. Now, if we leave them to their devices and let them play in 2 spades, there's a possibility they're going to make 2 spades because they're going to lose. If you look at the 2 hands together, depending on the lead, they're going to lose 2 club tricks. They're going to lose no heart tricks. The master hand's the one with the long spades. They need a few entries, so they're going to lose 2 clubs. They're going to lose 1 spade, and they may lose 1 or 2 diamonds. Everything depends on the entries to the dummy. So we need to push them up to go down. But if we play in 3 clubs, we don't mind if we go down. Because even if we go down 100 and they can make 110, we're getting a better score. But let's not despair. They lead the Jack of Spades, the top of an interior sequence. It goes 4 of spades, 8 of spades, and you win the ace. Now, before we play, we've got to look at our losers, okay? Hopefully in the clubs, we don't have any losers. We've got an 8-card fit, and they usually break 3 and 2. We're looking at 2 heart losers in the north hand. 1 spade loser is 3, and the ace of diamonds is 4. And we in 3, we may lose another trick, but everything depends on the diamonds. So our whole priority on this hand is to set up the dummy, the one with the 5-card diamonds. So let's see if we can't do that first. We are not going to draw trumps. We're going to play the high card from the short side first. Honors cover honors. Don't let fresh air take that ace of diamonds. And you're going to cash the king of spades. And now what you don't see in dummy, you don't play. Remember that. So when you're in this situation, you now most probably are going to switch. But you're not sure whether you can switch to the heart or to play back the diamond. It's hard to switch from King Doubleton. So if you're not sure what to do, you could come back the Jack of Diamonds, or you can come back a trump. It doesn't matter. So let's say you come back a diamond. You win in the king. And now you want to set up the diamond suit. And you don't care about anything else. So let's see if we can draw trumps. And maybe the diamonds will break, and then dummy will give up 2 heart trips. So let's see what happens here. If the diamonds break, we home as well. So let's try. You can try the diamonds. I'll rough with the 10 just in case. and the diamonds break. So all the diamonds are good. So my main priority now is to get out and draw trumps, because we've got 8 between us and we want them to break 3 and 2. We know we're always losing 2 heart tricks. And north is the hand we set up, that lovely 5-card diamond suit. So now we play the king of clubs. And this is 68% of the time they're going to break favorably. Another club to the ace. Remember, when you have an odd number missing, when you've got 5 cards missing, you expect them to break 3 and 2, 68% of the time. Now, this is the last one to play. And now all our diamonds are good. So all we need to do is play our diamonds. It doesn't matter. Our hand makes no difference what we do. Doesn't matter what we do. And we'll play another diamond. And now we'll give them 2 hearts. And we'll give them another heart and we make the contract. And we make 3 clubs. So that was a very, very good save. But you're not going to let anyone play at the 2 level. Remember, this is not a game for the meek and mild. It's for tigers. And you've got to get in there and you've got to bid, everybody. Any questions on this hand? Any questions?
How many points do you need to open 2 no trump to ask for minors?
To open 2 no trump.
No, sorry, to respond with 2 no trump. Yeah, in the balance.
Okay, you mean when you balance?
That's right. Yes.
When you balance 7
Yeah.
or 8 points, you're bidding on your partner's hand.
Okay, thank you.
You know they've stopped the bidding. So you
Yep.
know partner's got values. So 7 or 8 points is good enough to balance.
Okay, thank you.
And your partner mustn't hang you for that. All you want to do is push them to the 3 level to go down 1. Don't ever let your partner compound you and bid again.
Okay,
We just want to push them to the 3 level. This is a very important part of defense, balancing. We're not letting them play at the 2 level. This is a bidder's game, everybody.
okay, thank you.
Okay? Are there any other questions on this hand? Because it's really important that we could not double. We didn't have hearts. So no trump shows the minors.
And Linda, to be clear, the 2 no trump is clearly a forcing bid on partner, right?
Clearly, minors.
Yeah.
Clearly minors. You never took action the first time. And you could not double. So partner cannot pass 2 no trump. It can never be to play.
Thank you.
But we need to start becoming more aggressive at the bridge table. We cannot let people play at the 2 level. You're going to drown. No ways. Okay? All right. Any other questions on this hand? Just remember, when they fit. When they fit, we fit. And that is the principle of balancing. If they don't fit, I don't bid. I don't get busy. At all. Not at all. Okay? All right, hand number 5. All right, so let's look what hand number 5 is. We're going to open a club in the north hand. It's going to go past by east. And do you think that they're going to bid on this hand? I think they have to bid. We said if you've got 6 or more points, 6 or more, we have to bid because partner's range is 12 to 21. So we're going to bid 1 diamond. And the left hand over 1 diamond is going to come in with 1 spade. And over 1 spade, you're going to bid 2 clubs. Why do we bid 2 clubs? Because when we open a club in North America, it could be 3. So we don't want to bury a 6-card club suit. I always like to show a 6-card club suit. So we bid 2 clubs. and East is going to bid 2 spades. Now, why is East bidding 2 spades? Because I firmly believe that if you find a fit with partner, show a fit with partner. Okay? When you find a fit with partner, show a fit with partner. I don't want you passing 2 clubs when you've got 3 spades to the jack. Pass by South, and now West is going to upgrade this hand and decides to bid 4 spades because it looks pretty good, right? We're going to 4 spades. The minute my partner supported me and I'm short in clubs, we're going to 4 spades. Whether I make it or not doesn't matter. We're not vulnerable, and I'm not letting them play there. Okay? And now we're going to get the lead of a diamond. Partner bid diamonds, and we're going to lead the 4 of diamonds. Lead low from 3. You don't guarantee an honor. You lead a low card from 3 cards. So let's look at the losers. In the spade suit, we hope they break 2 and 2. Hopefully none. The hearts look very imminent that they may break. We may lose 3 heart tricks. Not very good. And in the diamond suit, we have 1 diamond loser. We could throw away some losers on the clubs if we're a bit lucky. So let's go back and hope we can do something better than what we thought could happen. So we're going to take, which diamond do we play? And that is the whole point of defense. If you put up the queen, you cannot have the jack. Third hand plays the lowest of touching cards. So we play the jack, and North sees West win with the ace. So now North knows where the queen is. Because if West had the queen, they would have won it with the queen. And if you'd put up the queen, denying the jack, it changes the whole hand automatically. But once South shows third hand play, the lowest of touching cards, things change. So let's do it like this and pray the spades come in. Play the king. Oh, we have to follow. Let me play the king. Okay, so that's 1 hurdle over. That's pretty good. So now our jack of spades is an entry. And the one on my left opened the bidding. So they've definitely got to have the ace of hearts. And I expect them to have the ace of clubs. So I leave the singleton club. And when you see the king, queen, jack, you're going to take the ace. Now, you need to beat this contract. And you want to make sure that you can beat this contract. Because you've only got 1 trick. You can cash the king of diamonds and you can cash the ace of hearts, but you're not beating the contract. But you learned one of the most important things in this lesson today. You knew that your partner had the queen of diamonds. So if your partner's good and understands why you did this, you play the 7 of diamonds. There's only 1 diamond in dummy. And partner puts up the queen. And why did we lead away from the king? Well, we know for sure that partner's got the queen. We want to get 2 hard tricks to beat this contract. Looking at the dummy, the clubs are good, the spade is good, we can only come back a heart. And now we're going to beat the contract on a heart return. If we do not underlead that king of diamonds, we will never beat 4 spades. So I want everyone to remember, third hand play always plays the lowest of touching cards. If you've got jack 10, 9, you'll play the 9. If you've got jack 10, little, you'll play the 10. But you'll never play high. Third hand lowest of touching. It's a discovery play. I've now found out exactly what my partner had, and I can underlead the king to get into my partner's hand to come through the weak suit, and let's beat the contract. You're never going to beat it if you do not play that form of defense. Are there any questions, everybody? Any questions? Any questions? 2 hearts, a club, and a diamond. Can never make the hand. Any questions? None? Oh, okay. I'm happy that everyone knows about third hand. All right, we're going to get on to the next board. Number 10. Okay. We've got a beautiful self-sufficient suit. We're first in hand. And what is a self-sufficient suit? A suit that has 1 or no losers opposite a void. We open 1 spade. It goes pass. You will never overcall. Jack high for a suit lead. Those are not lead directing suits. You don't want the lead of a diamond with the jack. If you ever overcall, you've got to have king jack or king queen or king or ace jack 10, but you don't want to overcall 2 diamonds. And now it's going to go 1 no trump. 1 no trump is a point count. Usually partners got 6 to 9 or 6 to a bad 10. And you normally produce 2 tricks when you do bid 1 no trump. Anytime you have 6 to 9, you usually produce 2 tricks. It's going to go past by north. And now you have this kind of hand. You have 1 losing diamond. You have 1 losing club. That's 2. And you have 3 hearts. That's 5. Because you have 5 losers in the hand, you must expect 2 tricks from partner. You're to bid 4 spades. Not 2, not 3, but 4. Once it's a self-sufficient suit. Now I want to differentiate. This does not show 18, 19 points. 4 spades says partner, I have a self-sufficient suit, long suit. This is trumps. I don't care if you void in spades, but this is the trump suit. If you had 18, 19, you would bid 2 no trump, or you would jump shift in a new suit. So 4 spades is not a strong bid. It's a bid that tells partner that I don't care if you void in the suit, my suit stands all on its own. And I want you to know that. And that's how you come to bid 4 spades. I hope everybody got to 4 spades on this hand. Everybody? Can anyone let me know in the chat? Did anyone get to 4?
Just looking at the Traveler, it looks like 8 out of 10 boards got to 4 spades.
And they all made it?
Yes.
They did?
Yep. All 4. Anyone that got to 4 spades made it. There was 1 3 spade that went +1. And then 3 no trump, 3 no trump east west also made it.
Well, let me explain something to you.
One of them did not make it.
Linda,
Yes.
if the West hand, you said you don't care if they didn't have spades, could they still bid 1 no trump without spades?
You can be void. It's a point count.
It's a point count, okay,
Right. You can be void. And that can happen many times.
right,
All you
okay.
want to show is 6 to a bad 10.
Okay,
And that spade suit stands on its own. Now, looking at the hand, you have what's called a never ever suit. A never ever suit is called a frozen suit. They're going to lead the top of a sequence because we don't need aces from spaces. Remember that. How they made it is very interesting. I've got no idea how they made it. The only thing I can think of is that they put on the ace of hearts. I cannot see you making this hand, ever, unless you do what we have to do. You leave the jack of diamonds. Now, one thing is for sure. When someone leaves a jack and dummy's got a king in the dummy, they have not got the ace. We don't lead away from an ace. You never cover. And I don't want you to ever cover. I want you please to duck the diamond. If you can't promote a trick in your hand, you will not cover. It's the rule of the game. Now they'll play the 10 of diamonds. And now this is the point in question. What did you trump with? Because if you're left to play the hearts on your own, you're going to go down. It's called a frozen suit. You don't have the 10. The minute you play the hearts, second hand low, you can lose 3 heart tricks. If they put up the ace, you'll never lose 3 heart tricks, but that's called a frozen suit. I call it the never ever suit. So we've got to look for a way to get rid of our hearts. And that king of clubs is staring me in the face. I love it. How am I going to get to the dummy? How?
The 8
Well,
of spades. Yeah.
if you look at the ace, the king, the queen, the jack, the 10, and the 9, the 8 in dummy is the same value. So it's mandatory that you rough this trick with the ace of spades. You play the king of spades. And before you play another spade to the 8, you cash your 2 club tricks. We've got to get them out of our way. Don't forget to get them out of the way. We've got to unblock those clubs. And now I need to get to dummy. And my only transport to that dummy is my 5 of spades to the 8. And hope they break. And if they didn't break, it doesn't matter. I've got to take this king of clubs now and never touch the heart suit and throw my heart away. And now I'm going to make the hand. They can have 2 hearts when they like, and we make the hand. It's all a matter of looking to see our entries. You don't blindly rough with the 5 of spades, because now you can never get to dummy for that king of clubs. And if you're left to your own devices, you're going to lose 3 heart tricks, provided second hand plays low. If you put up the ace in second seat, they're always going to make a heart trick. So that is one of the rules of defense. Any questions, everybody? None? Okay. All right, I'm here for you. Any more questions about the hands? Oh, I would not open 2. You want to open 2 clubs? I want to give you a word of advice. I just saw this in the chat. Okay. When I open 2 clubs on a hand in the majors, I like to have 4 losers or less, never 5. So that is my rule. I see 3 hearts, a club is 4, and a diamond is 5. It is not a 4 loser hand. So I would not open 2 clubs. I would open 2 clubs if it was 4 losers or less. It would go 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 4 spades. Partner, I didn't have 20 points. I do not have 5 defensive tricks. That's when I would open 2 clubs. Okay? Does that answer your question, Bobby? Okay. Any other questions? Any other hands before we retire? I'm here to answer any more.
I opened 4 spades on this hand.
No, I'm too strong in first seat. If partner was a passed hand, I would definitely open. Okay? If partner's a passed hand, I would most probably open 4 spades. But when my partner's not a passed hand, I'm too good for a 4 spade opening. And that's why I would never open 4 spades. Everything depends if partner's passed or not. Because you could miss a slam. If your partner makes a 2 over 1 bid, once you bid 1 spade, you know you're going to slam for sure. provided you don't have 2 heart losers. So I would not open 4 spades on that hand. Position's very important. Passed hand, yes. Partner's not a passed hand, no. Any question? Okay, so next week we're going to do negative doubles.
Can we have hand 6? Bidding
Hand 6 with pleasure. Hand number 6, sure.
bidding and play.
Bidding and play. Okay, I like to help everybody so they can learn from it. So maybe they will. Let's see what happens. You think they will? I don't know. Maybe. Okay.
We'll all try, Linda.
Okay, so let's look at the hand. All right, so I'm going to pass east. I'm opening 1 no trump in the south hand. A 5-3-3-2 is a no trump shape. Pass by west. I'm flat and balanced, and I do not stamen on a flat and balanced hand. I would just put 3 no trump. Now I'm going to reiterate what I've taught you before. Queens and jacks are for no trump, aces and kings are for suit contracts. If I had a 4-3-3-3 hand, and my hand was mostly aces and kings, I would stamen, even though it's 4-3-3-3. But having this hand, I would definitely just put 3 no trump. I'm not interested in a 4-card major. And now you'd lead the queen of hearts. No stamen, you always lead a major. All right, so we've got lots of work to do on this hand. We've got a few finesses to take. We've got long suits to set up. So we've got to work on it. So let's look at it together, everybody. Did you get to 3 no trump, sir? The one you asked me. Did you get to 3 no?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I closed it by accident. Yes, we got to 3 no trump and we made 4 no trump. But I'm
Okay.
wondering if I could have made more. I think I played it wrong.
Okay, so let's look at it for one moment. I'm happy to duck the first heart. I'm in control. So I don't want to take the first heart. I've got a lot of work to do. So I think I'm going to duck the first heart and give it to them. And then there's probably come another heart. Okay, so now I've got a lot of work to do on this hand. I've got a finesse to take. So let me count my winners. I've got 2 diamond tricks. I've got 1 club is 3, 2 hearts are 5. I've got 8 tricks. I need an extra trick somewhere. So I've got to think very carefully, which do I do first? Well, I've got a finesse to take, and if I do the finesse later, they'll have no more hearts. So that comes later. If I do the finesse of the club, that can also come later. That's into the dangerous hand while I have a heart. So this is what I'm planning to do. My finesse of spades is not going to happen. I've only got 1 more heart trick. And once the dangerous hand is the one with the long hearts, I want to make sure that I do my club finesse first before I do my spade finesse while I have the heart in my hand. So I'm going to go to dummy with a diamond. And I'm going to play the queen of clubs. Because the left hand's the dangerous hand. The finesse is into the left hand who's got all the hearts. Okay. Well, so far so good. Well, now I don't have to touch the clubs anymore. Now I'm going to go for the diamond suit. And I've got a 5-3 fit. And I'm hoping that the diamonds are going to break 3 and 2. We have 5 missing. Okay. We've got 5 missing. I'm going to give up 1 diamond. So I have to work on which one I want to do. Should I take the finesse or take the ace? I think I'll take the ace and go for the spade first. I can do the diamond afterwards. because now I'm in control. I'm going to do the 10 of spades, the high card from the short side first. If they cover, I've got all the spade tricks. So they shouldn't cover with 4. It's not easy to cover with 4. Now I'll play another spade. Okay, so now I'm not sure if the spades are going to break, but now I'm in control of the heart, I'm in control of the club, I'm in control of the spade. I've only got one more diamond out. I think I'm going to give them the diamond first because I'm not sure about the spades, but I can guarantee 2 more diamond tricks. And the rest are mine. That's it. No more. My diamonds are good, my club is good, my heart is good, and my spade is good. I made 11 tricks.
Thank you very much. I
Was
see.
that
where I-
nice and easy?
No, what happened was I didn't play, I was okay with you and did exactly what you did, but then I didn't see the diamond count because there was, and it was my fault. So I ended up making 4 because I seeded a trick I didn't have to. So that was the problem. Okay, and
Okay.
thank you very much.
Pleasure. Any other hands, everybody? Any other hands?
Thank
None?
you.
No questions? Okay. All right, I'm
Oh,
going to
just
stop.
thank you, Linda.
You.
Oh, it's a pleasure. So next Tuesday, we're going to do negative doubles. And then next Thursday, because I'm going to be away for graduation for my granddaughter, Mojo will be here, and he's got lovely hands for you. So he'll be here on Thursday. I will be here this coming Tuesday with negative doubles. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you,
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Pleasure.
Thank you, Linda.
Pleasure.